guys, welcome to the Play-Doh experiment. So, there's my Play-Doh. It's gluten-free because it's made with cornmeal. Didn't come out 100%, but that's okay. Like I said, it is the process and not the finished product, and it still will work. So things you can do with the Play-Doh, all I have are these little marbles from Moncala, but you could certainly get little figurines, anything that's not going to be a safety hazard going in our mouth. We can hide it in the Play-Doh, and then have our friends find it. If you're really not too concerned about keeping your Play-Doh and you have some extra craft supplies, throw in some glitter, anything that your heart desires. It's only going to last a few days, but then you can also mold it. So we can do things like building balls with it. We can roll it. Again, mine's not staying together, but that's okay. And then today I just wanted to focus on, we could use it for letters. So I'm doing mine just for mess's sake on a plastic cutting board. But there's also this. This is from the Handwriting Without Tears program. See how there's a designated top? Because we always start our letters at the top. You can very easily make something like a shoebox cover or a plastic cover from a Tupperware. Put a sticker up there. Use a wipe-off marker. Anything your heart desires. Glue a pom-pom to it just to show us where the top is. I'm going to make a couple letters. In the Handwriting Without Tears, the first part of the sequence is straight line letters. So we're going to start with L, which is a big line down and a little line across. So that actually, taking it a step back, you could work on drawing big lines and little lines and working on big and small. So I would roll it. I would do a big line down. And a little line across. Let me see if I can do this without dumping it on my kitchen floor. Ta-da! There you go. So you could do the letter L. The next sequence would be T, H, and I. So those are the straight line letters, and you would just keep working on those. From the straight line letters, you would go on to the frog jump letters. So what that means is you do a straight line down, ribbit, jump to the top, and it would start with a big curve. So that's D, P, B, and R. And then you would move on to curves from there. So then obviously you would take it a step back and we would work on making curves with our Play-Doh. One thing I have to tell you right now, I'm absolutely dying touching this texture. I absolutely hate it. So if you do have someone that doesn't want to necessarily touch the texture, I know gloves are at a premium these days, so you may want, usually I would offer gloves. You may want to give them some sort of utensil to play with and assist them, because exploration and also seeing it in 3D is great. So now you move on to the curves. So you would do C, O, G, Q, S, J, U. You can also go to handwritingwithouttears.com, and they are having some free resources that I'm going to share at some point, but since we're talking about it, let's talk about it. And then the last piece would obviously be diagonal lines. You would start with the V. That's another good thing that we could work on manipulating on our board, is just taking it from a straight line and then turning it to a diagonal. So we're starting to learn that directionality. So you go V, X, Y, Z, W. I'm not going completely in order, and I will send those resources, but this is a fun activity and it's about exploration, so there's no way you're really going to mess this up. So, I have to touch my phone now. Anyway, that's the Play-Doh experiment. Hope your experiment went better than mine, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great day.